Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check out the whole show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. Last game on the card, and a team that he's already mentioned on the top of the show, whom he backed for an easy victory against Duke, and we were all on it. In fact, John, I hit with Illinois. I hit with Creighton with you. And then on USC, I doubled up first half full game. So I had a 4-0 day on Tuesday, your first day of action, which is part of the reason why I'm having such a great week. Very, very thankful.
That makes me pleased. You know, the USC game was the one I was worried about. I'll be honest with everyone. I woke up the next day after we filmed that, and I was saying, what did I do? You know, I'm taking Southern Cal at minus 14.5. And then that was the game, I think, that had the greatest ATS margin. So the point is, when I have all these analytics, I got to like knock myself in the head sometimes and say, stop worrying. It's a marathon. One day we're going to win a lot, and another day we might break even. You just never know. But over the course of time, I know I'm going to make money over the course of the season.
It was actually an interesting situation. It was 11.5 that you got it at, but the market moved against you during the day. That ended up at minus 10. So it was a 1.5 move. Right. And I was like, God, that's just, why is the money coming in on UC Irvine? Why is the money coming in on Irvine? I just like, I couldn't figure it out. And I was pensive. And I didn't put in the action until I'd started 2-0 with Illinois and Creighton. I was like, you know what? Got the house's money. Let's go for it. But it was a very interesting cap. And your breakdown of the Illinois Fighting Illini was beautiful. They won by 15 points over Duke. You talked about how much value you believed you had in this club. The question is, do we still have it? 8 p.m. Eastern. Let's see what the market is offering us here in this game. Illinois, 2.5-point favorites. Total sitting at 141.5. And if you want Missouri plus 2.5, that's juiced, minus 115. If you want Illinois, you're only having to deal with minus 105. Illinois 4-1 on the year, 1-0 on the road. They beat Duke in Cameron Indoor. At Missouri Tigers, 4-0, 2-0 at home. Mizzou Arena in Columbia, Missouri. Illinois bounced back from a home loss to number 2 Baylor by beating up on Duke, 83-68. They were excellent. They shot 58% from the field. And John talked about their ability to hit threes. Could anybody expect 63.6% from three? Uncanny. They're shooting 54% from the field on the year. 54% on the field from the field on the year. Their distribution's wonderful, 18 assists per game. Not only that, but they're getting 12.6 offensive rebounds a game. I mean, what we're doing right now is ticking boxes. But Missouri's got off to a great start. They've not faced a team of the caliber of Illinois. They've beaten Oral Roberts, Oregon, Wichita State, and Liberty by an average of 13.5 points per game. They have a veteran-laden squad. They're led by seniors Mark Smith, Drew Smith, Xavier Pinson, and Jeremiah Tillman. They are combining to account for 67% of Tiger scoring this season. 8 p.m., last game on John's card, Illinois, Missouri. Take it away, John.
Well, it's obvious we're going to be on Illinois again. There's a lot of times in sports where I will fade a team coming off a big effort. And I actually do not think that Illinois is coming off a big effort. We thought that Illinois was going to be a team that could contend for the national championship. We thought that Illinois, based on the machine learning tools, was going to go in and win straight up at Duke. So that's not anything that's out of the ordinary, where you would think they would have be vulnerable to reversion to the mean. So, Illinois is impressing me a lot. It was my futures bet, and I would encourage that now to put a little bit of a futures bet to win the national championship. It's going to be hard. It sounds odd, but I'm going to say that I like the national championship bet better than the Big Ten bet. Because on March 12th, when we had the shutdown, I was writing and predicting that 10 teams out of the Big Ten were going to be in the NCAA tournament. And Jimmy gets tired of hearing me say this, but it's a great trivia question. If you want to bust somebody's, what's at a bar or something, you can just say, name the teams in the Big Ten. Rarely does anybody say all 14 teams. I know that's probably somewhat stupid, but in this game, it's clearly Illinois. Missouri is not the caliber of Duke. I know Duke is struggling. Duke's trying to find their way. Duke turns the ball over too much. They're not taking open shots when they're available. But they have a legendary coach. You know, a certain 100% Hall of Famer, no question about it. They'll figure it out. But Missouri is not on that level. So I'm getting Illinois here at an extraordinarily cheap price. And I think we're going to have the same result. Assist to turnover ratio of 1.14. Missouri is actually a little bit better, but when you adjust it for strength of schedule, it's way worse. I think you mentioned they played Liberty, and I don't have the rest of the schedule, but the strength of schedule between the two teams is massively different. Now, the one concern I can tell you is that when a team shoots 60% from threes or 60% for a game, there is a tendency the next game that they're not going to repeat that. But fair to say, if Illinois shoots even their season averages or a touch below, they should easily win this game by double digits.
Ooh-wee. Illinois -2.5 with just -105 juice. You are winning the juice war on today's card, John.